Hello crew, we all miss you so much, and I wanted to share a book with you that I really love. It's called The Smallest Girl in the Smallest Grade by Justin Roberts and Christian Robinson. It's something really special about this book is that the illustrator, the person who drew the pictures, drew a little picture in this copy. And it says Christian Robinson, but it also has this picture of a little girl with a finger up in the air. And I remember that that's on the cover too, right here. So I'm thinking that maybe that's going to be important. So we have the title page, and we have The Smallest Girl in the Smallest Grade, written by Justin Roberts, illustrated by Christian Robinson. Hardly anyone noticed young Sally McCabe. I think I see her right here. Everyone else is playing. She was the smallest girl in the smallest grade. Sure, her name could be heard in the daily roll call, and she marched with her books down the same school hall, but hardly anyone noticed young Sally McCabe. And they certainly didn't know, or at least didn't mention, that Sally was paying extra special attention. So do we know what attention means? It means that you're really thinking about, you're keeping your eyes out. Like sometimes we're word detectives, or we pay really close attention to something in the classroom. Maybe the plants that we were working on in science. Well, it seems like Sally is paying attention to everything. To the abandoned kite with the tangled string, to the 27 keys on the janitor's ring, to the leaves that turned green to gold in the fall, to the time Tommy Torino was tripped in the hall. Seems like whoever tripped Tommy wasn't being crew. She watched as the wildflowers tipped towards the light and heard the howl of a hound dog late one night. She was there when the stray cats who normally fought conducted a meeting in the church parking lot. So we have, she's watching the dogs bark and the cats meet in a parking lot. She saw Kevin McCune get pushed off a slide and the oncoming tears that he wanted to hide. And she'll never forget the parent-teacher day when Billy's much larger father suddenly dragged him away. I'm wondering if everyone else is noticing or watching for these things, or if it's just Sally. But though all the mean words and all the cold stares, no one ever noticed that Sally was there. And they certainly didn't know, or at least didn't mention, that Sally was paying super extra special attention. She's seen how a whisper could make someone cower like a bulldozer crushing through a field of wildflowers. Wonder what that means. I'm wondering if it means that words can really hurt people's feelings. And it kept piling up, this discarded debris, those beautiful kites tangled in trees. So on February 3rd at 11:29, Sally stepped straight out of the lunchroom line. Does this look like our lunchroom at all? Our lunches, I think, look a little different. She said, "I'm tired of seeing this terrible stuff. Stop hurting each other. This is enough." She has her finger up in the air, just like the front of our book and the illustration. Now, a few laughed out loud or didn't care that there was some girl with her hand in the air. But then something super extra special happened that day as Howard O. Henry suddenly set down his tray. I think I see him doing what she's doing. Like waves rolling in, one after another, first Molly rose up, then Michael's twin brother. It was Tyrone and Terrence, then Amanda and Paul, who pushed out their chairs and stretched their arms tall. From the friendly lunch lady with the dishes she carted to the new third grade teacher who had only recently started. Yes, everyone there, even Principal Claire, had joined little Sally with their fingers in their hair. And though hound dogs were destined to howl at night, and most stray cat meetings would end up as fights, the kites would continue to get stuck in trees. They all felt for a moment like the janitor's keys, fastened together with heavy steel ring that held all the secrets to unlock everything. As the world returned to the way it was, Sally noticed the difference, as she usually does, when Billy paused briefly to open the door for Mrs. O'Connell and 17 more. When Molly scooched over to make some space on the coral risers for Ellen and Grace, these moments that often get taken for granted, a flower appearing, though no one had planted. So it seems like Sally's noticing all of the kind things people are doing, and that all the little kind things really matter. The swing soon resumed their rhythm and sway. The day turned to night and night turned to day. People remembered and would quite often mention that Sally had been paying super extra special attention, and how the world could transform and change could be made by the smallest girl in the smallest grade. And then we have this little picture. I hope you enjoyed this story. It's one of my favorites. I wanted to share it with you because it reminded me how you all are always crew and act like leaders and do your best and are now acting as leaders in your homes. We hope to see you soon.